Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall, Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option. You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
This is a presentation of the Nebraska State High School Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. State basketball broadcasts are presented by NextAg Appraisal and Realty, Sandhills Global, Doane University, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Wingstop, Acres, High Electric, Eustis Body Shop, Nebraska Hematology Oncology, Lincoln Federal Savings Bank, Roofing Service Company, Union Bank and Trust, Lincoln Financial Chiropractic, and DOT Highway Safety Office, Jimmy John's, Members Owned Credit Union, Nebraska Army National Guard, Hamilton Telecommunications, and the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame. Now calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainert.
That is right. We are live. Pinnacle Bank Arena, the site for Class B quarterfinal action here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Coming at you courtside ahead of Class B quarterfinal. Number 1 seed Norris going up against number 8 seed in Class B, the Lincoln Pius X Thunderbolts. Nick Sainert alongside the Husker Hall of Famer Eric Strickland. Stricky, good to be with you, my friend. We're going to have some fun this afternoon and evening.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a great time for us to be able to observe, watch, and participate as callers of a great high school game. It is your
That's right.
Lincoln Pius X.
It is somewhat. As yes, a graduate of Lincoln Pius X.
He is a graduate.
Hopefully, throughout the broadcast, though, people will not be able to tell that as Norris goes up to do battle against Lincoln Pius X. Norris on the year 24-2. They've just been so dominant, including against this Lincoln Pius X team. They've played them twice. They won the first time 73-66, but then an absolutely stomping of an effort a couple of weeks ago as they beat them 76-33. I have a feeling that tonight's game or this afternoon's game not going to be that wide of a margin, but Norris is certainly the favorite. Led by head coach, Jimmy Moats, 14th trip to the state tournament in their school history. They were the runner-up in the Class B title game last year to the Omaha Skutt Catholic Skyhawks, and Jimmy Moats trying to get back to the state championship game for the second consecutive year as Norris and Pius, 2 teams, 2 rivals, very familiar with each other over the last 5-10 years or so as Lincoln Pius X has bounced back and forth from Class A to Class B. Very familiar, haven't been able to play each other as much as maybe they would have desired. The competitive juice is flowing. You know it when these 2 teams match up. As somebody that's been involved in this rivalry, Stricky, I know you were involved in multiple rivalries in your day at all levels. It is different, and it's different here today.
Well, it's definitely different when you have a rivalry that you're going to come up against. One, there's the energy of the fact that you took a shellacking in your last game against this team and this opponent.
Yeah.
So you would expect that they would come out with a lot better energy, a little bit of chip on their shoulder. But when you look at this Norris team, you look at a veteran-led team as well, definitely by Barrett Bolsinger. And you also have Christopher Gardner, who is a junior on this team. So you have a good combination of some old and some youth with Evan Greenfield also coming in at just right at about double digits at almost 10 points. So you've got a good combination for this Norris team.
Well, and Chris Gardner, the son of I believe one of your former teammates, Bernard Gardner, right, correct? So there you have it there tonight. Let's get you rolling with starting lineups first for the Norris Titans, 24-2 on the year, led by head coach Jimmy Moats. Number 4, a 6-foot senior guard, averaging 14 a game, Barrett Bozinger, the younger brother of current Husker volleyball player Macy Bozinger. Number 5, a 6'1" junior, Alex Small. Number 10, a 6'3", good-sized junior forward, averaging 15 a game, Chris Gardner Jr. Number 22, a 6'2" sophomore, Evan Greenfield. And number 23, a 6'3" senior forward, Jarrett Behrens. For the Lincoln Pius 10 Thunderbolts, 14-10 on the year. They won a tough road match at Crete in the district final last game out, 51-37. That's the only reason why they're here. They barely got in. They got in because they won a district final on the road. They would not have gotten in any other way. And led by head coach Adam Brill, a rich history for Lincoln Pius X. They won the Class B title in 2019. They've been in Class A ever since then. This is the first year, and they're back here in Class B. Number 3, a 6'3" senior guard, Cole Randall. Number 4, a 6'6" senior forward who can shoot the 3 ball, Michael Haith. A 6'1" senior guard, Parker Kelly. Number 12, a 6'3" senior guard, Alex Weber. And the big man down low, big, broad shoulders of Easton Goebbels. He's going to be expected to do a lot. That's a matchup against Norris. Doesn't have a lot of size down low. They have good height, and they have good shooting ability, but not the size down low. That's an area where Easton Goebbels can maybe do some damage.
Well, this is where one of the areas that they want to take advantage of, definitely on the offensive rebounding side, get themselves some extra opportunities and some possessions so that they don't lose to this very athletic Norris team.
Yeah, Norris is going to want to get out and run. Both sides can play that way. Pius X has some good three-point shooters in Michael Haith, Parker Kelly as well. There's some lefty shooters, so you know it, Strick, as a defender, you play them a little bit differently as well. We'll get into all that over the course of the next hour and a half or so. We wrapped up D2 action, and here we go with Class B as Pius X controls the tip, and here we go with Alex Weber. Weber on the right side. He gets guarded by Greenfield of Norris to start. Down low, it's Michael Haith in the lane. He tried to kick it out near side to Kelly for a wide open 3. It got turned over, and Small pushes the pace up the field or up the court to Greenfield. His shot's blocked, and here comes Lincoln Pius X. Here's Parker Kelly in the lane, steps through. The layup is good, and it's 2-0 Pius X.
Great Euro finish right there out of Kelly. You know, good attack. Attack the shoulder, good Euro finish with the right.
It is 2-0, 7:25 to go. First quarter, Nick Sainert, Eric Strickland with you. Lincoln Pius X up by 2. Here's Norris with the basketball. Greenfield, far corner, Behrens fires the 3, and he connects. It's 3-2 Norris.
There it is. They want to get off to a good start, settle things down. Great defense on both sides to start this game.
Michael Haith will bring it across the timeline. He has it guarded by Gardner. Now on the left side, directly in front of us to Alex Weber, who gives it back to Haith, hands it off. Weber stops, and they're going to call him for a travel violation. He wasn't able to hold on to his right foot across the hardwood, and it's a travel.
Yeah, just a little slide on the pivot foot on the back end. That's all right, though. You get it started, a little nerves.
Yeah, 6:57 to go, just underway here in the first quarter of action. It's 3-2 Norris out in front by 1 over Lincoln Pius X. These two teams played twice this year. Most recently, Norris defeated them 76-33, but here we have a tip pass and a steal. Cole Randall being chased down by Alex Small, and the layup will still count. It's 4-3 now, Lincoln Pius.
Well, this is what I think Pius has to do. Definitely get some deflections, get some turnovers, get some easy buckets in this game today.
On the left side, Jarrett Behrens to Alex Small. Small now right side to Bozinger. Bozinger back to Small, left side, working around the perimeter. Behrens, who just hit that three-pointer a couple of minutes ago, gets it down low to Gardner. And we have a whistle, and we have a traveling violation on Chris Gardner.
Little shuffle of the feet there, getting into the paint on the counter move. That's all right, though. Again, it's early. It's nerves. It's going to be a
lot of settling in, especially.
In.
As 6 minutes, 20 seconds show on the game clock, it's 4-3 Lincoln Pius X on top by 1, and they have the basketball over top-seeded Norris. On the right side, here is Parker Kelly in the lane. The floater will not go. The tip try won't fall, and now we have a tipped-out rebound to Barrett Bozinger. Bozinger on the right side, drives center of the lane, kicks it out far corner into Greenfield. Greenfield on the dribble drive gets bumped and fouled by Alex Weber.
I'm not mad at that for Weber. Again, like I said, you want to be aggressive with your hands. Get yourselves opportunities in the open court by way of turnovers or steals. So I'm not mad at that foul this early.
6:01 to go in the first quarter. It's 4-3 Lincoln Pius X. Baseline inbound coming up for the Norris Titans underneath their own bucket. They get it into Bozinger. Bozinger backing down on Randall, spins around. Good defense there, and that's going to be a travel violation. Good defense there by Lincoln Pius X, more specifically Cole Randall.
Very, very much so. That's what they got to do. Keep forcing them up the lane.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give them direct line drives, deep posts. That's good defense by Pius.
3 turnovers in the last 3 possessions for the Norris Titans as Pius X has it across the timeline. Here's Michael Haith. Haith will back it out near the logo, crosses over on Gardner. Now hands it off to Weber directly in front of us. 5:43 shows on the game clock. Greenfield trying to swipe at that basketball. Now Weber gets it to Goebbels. Goebbels with that's Volkmer now in the lane. Volkmer inside, and they're going to say Michael Haith stepped on the boundary. Norris basketball.
Well, what you saw there as well is a little bit more intensity, more pressure in the backcourt to not allow Pius to get settled in their offense in any way.
So here comes Alex Small. Small with the basketball, passes it left side to Greenfield. Greenfield with it on the left wing. He gives it back to Small at the top of the key. Now Gardner Jr., the floater, no good. Offensive rebound, Behrens. He flew in there out of nowhere, and now Greenfield has it for Norris. Down low to Small. Shot fake. Good job staying vertical. But the floater by Gardner is better, and it's 5-4 Norris.
Good high-low action on the reverse side. Low man catches. Good dive there for Gardner for the finish. But what I gotta be honest about this, Nick. Mm-hmm. I love the shot clock now.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow those strategies of the game.
Here is Michael Haith with it. He throws it on a pick and roll. Volkmer shot blocked from behind as Norris is out and running. Greenfield going down the floor to give to Alex Small. Back to Gardner. Wide open layup for 2.
That's where they thrive. Turning opportunities into great finishes on the other side. This is what Norris has got to do continuously throughout this game.
7-4 is your score. Pass right side to Cole Randall into the far corner. It's Volkmer. Colby Volkmer, the Pius X quarterback, gets caught along the baseline, throws it out top to now Parker Kelly. Kelly stops the floater, good, and it's 7-6 Norris.
I like Kelly's game. He can either finish with the right or float with the right.
4:18 to go in the first quarter. Norris with the basketball up by 1 as Alex Small resorts back to the logo and gets the call from head coach Jimmy Motes on the sideline. Now Greenfield with it. Back to Small. They'll throw it on the right side. Gardner fires the 3. Missed it short, and the rebound caroms into the hands of Michael Haith. Here comes Alex Weber. Weber, the last time we saw Pius, dealt with some foul trouble, and that completely throws Pius's game off with some of these experienced guards dealing with foul trouble. We'll see if they can stay out of it here this afternoon. As Randall in the lane finishes with the left hand, and Pius is on a 4-0 run to give them an 8-7 lead.
That's a big boy for a quarterback and for your center.
Here is Alex Small. Small with it at the top of the key. He's sagged off by Parker Kelly. They're not worried about Alex Small shooting the basketball. The jumper, Greenfield, can't get it to fall. It's off front iron, and it will be Pius X on the defensive rebound as Adam Brill shouts from the Thunderbolts sideline. A coach still early in his head coaching career for the Thunderbolts. In the lane, Michael Haith, is going to be bumped and fouled by, I believe they're going to get Chris Gardner on this one, and Michael Haith will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Yeah, once again, stay on the attack if you're Pius.
Mm-hmm.
Free throw line, easy opportunities, knock these down, stay in the game. Just take the early push that Norris is going to throw at you, and this is how you do that, by staying on the attack.
8-7 is your score. 3:15 to play first quarter. Thunderbolts at the line. The first one is no good. We saw free throw line issues become massive bugaboos for other teams in this tournament across multiple classes. We've also seen it win games. Lincoln Southeast went on a 9-0 run last night to come back in the final 3 minutes against North Star solely on free throws. And then just in the last game before us, we saw Archangel Catholic go on a 16-0 run, and with a bulk of those on free throws to come from behind against Stewart as Volkmer tries to get the offensive rebound off the missed free throw, and it will be Norris Titan basketball into the game for the first time. Josh Bornschlegel.
Missed opportunity there for Pius. Those are gimmies. Those are the ones that you work on to try to make sure that you can win a game like this against a number 1 seed.
Here on the left side, it is Rice. Rice with it, gives it to Greenfield. Also into the game, Urbanovsky is into the game for the Norris Titans. Here on the offensive rebound, it's Urbanovsky. He kicks it out. McCoy Folkerts traveled with that basketball, and McCoy Folkerts turns it over to the Lincoln Pius X Thunderbolts.
Yeah, it's a Hollywood shuffle going on today when they're traveling.
8-7 is your score. 2:53 to go in the first quarter as Lincoln Pius X will inbound it here with 2:50 to play in the opening period. Cole Randall with the basketball. He'll cross the timeline, give it to Parker Kelly. Parker Kelly will fake left, go right on Greenfield, gets closed off, and nice job defensively by Rice of Norris to take away that pass. Kicks it out. Bornschlegel shot fake out to Rice. He fires the 3. Way too strong, and the rebound goes into the hands of Bornschlegel. And now here with it, it's Urbanovsky to Folkerts to Greenfield. Working it around the perimeter are the Titans. Greenfield back right side to Folkerts. Folkerts with 2:20 on the game clock. Here's Rice. Dribble drive. Kicks it near corner 3-ball. And that's no good. And the rebound cleared by Michael Haith.
Not much movement there out of the Titans. Just really stagnant on the perimeter.
Yep.
Maybe Pius should stay in that zone just to make sure that they get those type of shots.
Also in the game for Lincoln Pius X, Charlie Morrow. He wears number 10. He has the basketball right now. They get it down low to, Volkmer. Wasn't able to hold on to the entry pass, and it's given back to the Norris Titans. The pass down the floor, saved from going out of bounds by Charlie Morrow. Here comes Parker Kelly and Michael Haith, as well as Cole Randall, as Michael Haith has the basketball, guarded by Bornschlegel. Bornschlegel forces him to give it up to Charlie Morrow. Now Morrow passes left side, Randall to Haith. Haith with it, guarded by Bornschlegel, finds a cutting Kelly in the lane. The layup is good, and it's 10-7 Lincoln Pius X with 90 seconds to go in the first.
Good execution there out of Pius on the attack. Good finish.
Here is McCoy Folkerts. Folkerts just crossed the half-court line. Now they get it to Urbanovsky. Urbanovsky guarded by Volkmer. Kicks it to Rice. Rice back out Folkerts. Pass deflected. Folkerts gets it back for Norris. Norris has numbers in the lane. Shot is blocked by Randall. Here comes Cole Randall and Lincoln Pius X running the floor as Cole Randall has the basketball guarded by Greenfield. We are at 1 minute and 4 seconds to play in the first quarter. Charlie Morrow in the left side of the lane. Kicks it out to Volkmer. Volkmer gets the pass now right side to Michael Haith. Back to Volkmer. Volkmer far corner Morrow. Morrow with it for Lincoln Pius X. Kicks it. Parker Kelly, dribble drive, and we're going to have a bump and a foul is called against the Norris Titans on the drive with 47 seconds in the game in the first quarter, and they're going to get a fresh shot clock now as well.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. Norris crowd is very quiet. Pius has done a good job of keeping them out of this game right now. Pius is staying on the attack, getting to the free throw line as well as adding to the foul count so that they can get to the free throw line when they really want to before this half. Great start for Pius.
It's 10-7 Thunderbolts, 47.4 on the game clock, and we have a foul away from where they're inbounding it. Charlie Morrow was the inbounder, but they're going to get Josh Bornschlegel for a personal foul hold as Michael Haith was trying to get open.
Well, there's a couple things here to take into account. 10-7 game. Norris, you got to feel pretty good. You're only down 3, and you're shooting 27% right now.
Yeah,
Morrow
on the drive. The layup is blocked. Good job defensively by Urbanovsky, and here comes Norris. Norris pushing the pace. It's Rice on the top of the key with 36 on the game clock. It's about a 7-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Norris Titans with the basketball, down by 3. Here is Bozinger. Bozinger with the basketball, driving baseline. Gets away with a shove on Goebbels, and now another shove on the guy that was trying, Charlie Morrow. We have a whistle, and we have a foul down low on Easton Goebbels as Bozinger may have gotten away with a little bit of a brotherly shove, especially when Charlie Morrow was trying to go for the loose ball.
A little chicken wing action out there. Didn't get the call. Maybe a bad angle. The referee wasn't able to see it.
10-7 your score. 20 seconds to go. Norris can now hold for the last shot of the quarter if they desire. McCoy Folkerts with the basketball, standing on the end at center court. On the right side, here is Bornschlegel. He hands it off. Bozinger fires the 3 and can't connect. Offensive board, Rice. He puts up a tough shot. No good. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Norris Titans with 1.6 on the game clock.
Man, Pius has got to feel bad about that set. Giving them extra opportunities. You can't do this against this Norris team. Otherwise, you might come up short.
Already 4 offensive rebounds in the game for the Norris Titans as Pius X leads it 10-7, 1.6 on the game clock. Baseline inbounds, Norris to inbound. They get it in. Urbanovsky at the horn. He misses it. And at the end of the first quarter in the Class B quarterfinal matchup, the 8 seed Lincoln Pius X Thunderbolts are on top of top-seeded Norris, 10-7 as we enter the second quarter of play. We'll step aside, come back in 60 seconds right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doane.edu/apply.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nick Sainer, Eric Strickland with you here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Thanks to Jake Bachov and Austin Norman, Harrison Arns, the entire crew. DP back in our 93.7 The Ticket studios as well. Here's Behrens, down low Gardner. The shot in the lane is blocked by Volkmer, and Volkmer crashes the glass to get the defensive rebound for the Thunderbolts, who will lead it 10-7. Here on the left side, it's Michael Haith. Haith with the basketball on the left wing. He hands it off to Parker Kelly. Kelly with it, hesitates. Free throw line jumper from the elbow. No good. And the rebound corralled by Norris Titans as they go the other way with Greenfield. Greenfield spots up. Three-pointer. It's blocked by, that was Alex Weber, who got his left mitt on it as well. And now Parker Kelly will slow it down to give it to Michael Haith. A little bit of miscommunication, almost a turnover there as with Pius the 10th. Here's Cole Randall on the right side now. Volkmer with it. He crosses over, working on Jarrett Behrens. This is the matchup to watch as Randall back cut layup. No good. Missed a bunny. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Thunderbolts.
Wow. I know Randall would want that back. Right there, point blank range, up 10-7. Got to finish that big fella.
10-7 the score. Thunderbolts might have gotten away with a foul there as well as this is going to be a physical game. We saw quite the physical game in D2 action. 50 total fouls called in that game. Here on a pass, taken away up the floor to Greenfield. Greenfield tracks it down, and shot is blocked with a foul as Alex Weber, they're going to say, got Evan Greenfield with the body. He swatted it cleanly, but that's got to be the only decision is that he got him with the body.
Only with the body down low. It looked like up top was good to me, but he hit him with the Dikembe.
Yes.
He looked at him.
He looked at him
a little bit. Gave him a little no.
Now Evan Greenfield at the line to shoot two after the foul on Alex Weber. The first shot for Greenfield is good. Evan Greenfield, number 22, he starts the day 0 for 4 from the field, but certainly a facilitator for this Norris Titans squad. He leads the team in assists at a little over 5 per game, also scores close to double figures on average. Here's Greenfield. He made the first one. The second one is underway, and it is also good. It's 10-9 with 6:53 to go in the second quarter. Pius X still leads by just 1 point.
A little pressure here from the Titans just to make that shot clock go down a little bit. Can't get into their stuff.
Parker Kelly will now speed it up on the right side of the lane, goes in strong with it. They're going to call the shot off, but there's going to be a defensive foul down low. I believe they're going to get Alex Small for this one.
Parker Kelly is their leading scorer. You like that he's going to stay on the attack, let things develop, didn't really pressure things early, but they need him now.
So baseline inbound, Charlie Morrow, the inbounder, gets it into Haith. Back to Morrow. Morrow now, center of the lane. The floater on the way, short, and the rebound collected by Evan Greenfield. Greenfield running up the floor to Barrett Bozinger. Bozinger gets it poked away. His pocket's been picked, and Thunderbolts force a turnover. As Michael Haith, what about Charlie Morrow coming off the bench, Eric Strickland?
Well, that's what you need. You need that little hustle, those 50-50 balls. Yeah. Pius got to win tonight.
Here is Parker Kelly, gives it to Volkmer. Volkmer now almost might have gotten away with a travel there as he slowed it down. Now Cole Randall hesitates. He dribbles left side, stops, spins. Volkmer passes it through. Morrow stops, center of the lane. Right-handed finish, can't go. Too strong. Thunderbolts got to hit their bunnies. Here we go with Norris Titans as Alex Small in the lane. The layup is good with the foul, and it will put Norris on top by 1, and Alex Small is going to the line to shoot one more free throw.
You've got to look at this as a 6-point turnaround at that point, right? You missed 2 bunnies and gave up an end, 1, maybe 7. I mean, that's the difference of what this game could turn out to be. Pius has to take advantage of those opportunities.
Pius is now 4 for 10 on layup attempts here today. It's just not going to get the job done when you're trying to upset a number 1 seed.
I've been there.
Alex Small, the free throw, it's good, and Norris is on a little 6-0 spurt over the last couple of minutes as they now lead it, 5-0 spurt as they now lead it 12-10, and that's a traveling violation. And that ball, it went almost close to Stricky into the table, but we have a Norris Titans timeout on the floor. 5:51 to go in the second quarter. It's 12-10. Norris will step aside for 30 seconds and come right back.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
5 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the second quarter. Norris with the lead 12-10 over the Lincoln Pius X Thunderbolts. Here's Greenfield on the left wing. Greenfield bounces it to the elbow. Gardner kicks it far corner. Behrens back to Gardner. Pass tipped away. Gardner gets it back. Now Morrow takes it away. Morrow will slow it down, give it to Goebbels, and now Goebbels back to Morrow as Morrow will try to bring it across the timeline. Morrow now picks up his dribble. He needs help. He gets it over to Goebbels, and now Goebbels across the timeline go the Thunderbolts. Here is Michael Haith. He'll fire the three. Missed it off back iron, and Greenfield skies high for the defensive rebound. That was the first three-point attempt of the day for the Thunderbolts. Here in the lane, small, great spin move in the lane. Can't get the floater to go. He somehow muscles for the rebound, and it will be Norris basketball. Surprised that the near sideline official wasn't able to come in and provide clarity unless he feels the same way about it. It was a toss-up call, but with 5:05 to go in the second quarter, it is 12-10 Norris, and Norris will have the basketball. They get it into Gardner. Gardner goes up with it in the lane. Can't get the layup to fall, and Michael Haith collects the defensive miss, and he immediately gives it to Parker Kelly. Parker Kelly brings it across the timeline. He hesitates. Now fakes the handoff. Picked up his dribble. Gives it to Cole Randall. Back to Parker Kelly. Now Goebbels with it. Had Parker Kelly on a cut down the center of the lane. Chose not to pass it to Weber. Weber now dribble drive on the right side of the lane. Tries to finish with the right hand, and we are tied.
That's a great move there with not even having to gather. Just take it out of the right hand, go straight up and finish before the defense can react.
Top of the key, now right side Gardner. Gardner to Behrens. Behrens tried to get the entry pass in, and it's deflected out of bounds off of Lincoln Pius X. We are tied 12-12 with 4:26 to play in the second quarter. Norris will have the basketball as Small and Behrens check out. Charlie Morrow comes in for Alex Weber for the Thunderbolts. So another baseline inbound as McCoy Folkerts will be the inbounder for the Norris Titans. He gets it into Chris Gardner. Now Bozinger. Bozinger at the free throw line. Lost the basketball for a moment. Gets it back. Left side three ball on the way. And it's good for McCoy Folkerts. And it's 15-12 Norris.
Almost a turnover. Folkerts knocks it down from three. Big shot for them right now.
Here comes Parker Kelly as he gets across the timeline going right at Folkerts. Steps through. The layup no good. The rebound is tipped out and controlled by Bozinger, who passes it to Folkerts. Folkerts across the timeline. Gives it to Gardner. Gardner in the lane. Gets it stripped out of his hands, and it goes to Greenfield. Greenfield, top of the key, Folkerts. Now Greenfield, near corner. Bornschlegel, wide open three. Can't connect. Offensive rebound number 5 of the day. Left side, Folkerts. Here's Norris on another attempt. Gardner, layup good. And Adam Brill's got to figure out something to do on the defensive glass if you're Lincoln Pius.
That's where the game is right now. It looks as if Norris is settled in. Their nerves have calmed down. Now they're on the attack, especially on the offensive glass. 7 offensive rebounds now on the day for the Norris Titans as they hand it off. The Thunderbolts do, that is. Cole Randall to Michael Haith. With the Thunderbolts trailing by 5, Haith drives in. The layup will not go. And another stop, another one and done for Thunderbolts. And nice job by Norris defensively. Bornschlegel going downhill to Gardner. Layup good. And Adam Brill needs to call a timeout. It is 19-12. Norris starting to go on a little bit of a run. They are in a 7-0 spurt in the last minute and 12 seconds. Yeah, they've opened it up. They got this done by way of the defense, the offensive glass, and the execution on the offensive side. A little disarray right now for Lincoln. They don't look comfortable. They're missing layups. I don't want to say it's nerves at this point. It's just they're missing bunnies.
It's 19-12 is your score. We'll step aside, come back in 30 seconds, 3:07 to play in the second quarter here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what?
I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
So the Norris Titans are in the midst of a 7-0 run over the last 72 seconds. And Norris now leads at 19-12 over the Thunderbolts. Charlie Morrow gets the inbound pass. 3:05 to play in the second quarter. Let's see what head coach Adam Brill drew up out of the Thunderbolts timeout. Morrow with the basketball. He passes it left side to Parker Kelly with his heels pretty close to that sideline. Kelly is going to get called for a traveling violation. What do you think, Stricky?
I have to go back and make sure my high school rules on that. That's a pretty tough one. It looked like it was a 1-2 sidestep.
Yeah.
The second being the sidestep. That's a tough one for me, Nick.
On the right side, here's Evan Greenfield. Near Bornschlegel. Bornschlegel with it, gives it to Rice. Rice to McCoy Folkerts. Folkerts gets his pocket picked by Parker Kelly, and we're going to have a foul called on McCoy Folkerts trying to get that basketball back from Parker Kelly, and that will be Lincoln Pius' 10th basketball.
Just being a former referee from that standpoint, right? I probably would have allowed that to play a little bit longer if that was me refereeing that possession. Yeah. The reason being, I took away an actual layup. The foul didn't actually affect me. If it would have tripped me up, maybe I would have given the foul then.
Here's Parker Kelly for the Thunderbolts. Pius on a scoring drought spanning over 2 minutes of game time. Randall has the basketball. Randall now, lazy pass taken away. Here comes Norris. Bornschlegel, his shot's blocked by Haith. Here's Norris on another effort as Rice collects the offensive rebound, and we have a bump and a foul on Michael Haith.
It's getting real ticky-tack out here right now. But both teams are making great plays.
Which is different than what we saw in the first quarter. We saw physicality. They let them play a little bit more in the first quarter. It's calling it a little differently here in the late stages of the first half.
Yeah.
It's 19-12. Norris out on top by 7. Norris with the basketball as well, going to the basket to our right. They get it to McCoy Folkerts. Folkerts with it, right side, now near corner. Here's Urbanovsky. Urbanovsky with it, gives it to Alex Small. Small with the basketball, guarded by Parker Kelly. In the lane, Small kicks it, far side, Rice, wide open 3. Got it! Nice shot there by number 15. That is Cooper Rice, and it's now a 22-12 Norris Titans lead as Morrow brings it across the timeline for the Thunderbolts. 1:45 to play in the first half. Morrow, left side, working on Folkerts. He brings it back out left wing to Volkmer. Volkmer picks up his dribble, throws it right side to Parker Kelly. Kelly with the basketball, kicks it Randall. Extra pass. This one's going to be deflected
right to Nick.
And I'm going to catch it with one hand. You like that, son? You like that? Come on. Anyway, 22-12, 1.5 minutes to go. I stole it. That's
Good
a
save,
steal.
Nick.
Put
Good
it on.
save,
Put it
Nick.
on the box score. Okay, here we go. Left side, 1:22 to go in the second quarter. Cole Randall with the basketball in the center of the lane with 1 to shoot as that one goes out of bounds. That should have been a kicked ball violation, I would imagine, but they're going to call it a shot clock violation.
Where is it? Very much so.
Not officially. They're waiting to call it. They're waiting for it.
I don't think that was a kick ball. I think he actually threw it down at the shin level.
Gotcha.
As long as he doesn't stick that leg out, it's not really a kick.
22-12 is your score.
They're going to put 1 second back up?
It looks like it.
That's tough.
Yep, it's going to be 1 second.
I mean, that's something to think about. I mean, I think the ball, it just depends.
Yep.
If you believe that ball was up in the air, then you can go shot clock. If you believe it was out already, then, yeah, you got to give the 1 second back.
It is 22-12, 1:19 to go in the second quarter.
You can tell the Titans have tightened up the defense, though. It's a significant difference as far as where they're shooting now.
Here's a baseline inbound. They get it in there. It's tipped away. Now that's a shot clock violation as it was tipped by Norris, and it's going to be Norris basketball now. We have a pause in the action. Number 24 for Norris, Thomas Hansmeyer, is going to come into the game as Urbanovsky sits down. 1 minute, 18 seconds to go. Norris in the midst of a 10-0 run over the last 3 minutes. 1:15 to play in the second quarter. It's 22-12 here on the left side. Small gets bumped and is fouled, and it will be a baseline inbound here for the Norris Titans.
Yeah, if they're going to continue to call it tight like that, they've got to make sure they do it on both sides of the ball. That's a couple of touchy ones that they've given up now.
22-12 is your score. 1:11 to go in the second quarter. Hansmeyer to Small. Small now to Bornschlegel. Bornschlegel back to Small, who passes it now to Cooper Rice. Cooper Rice with it, kicks it through. Near corner, might have gotten away with a travel. Bornschlegel now on the left block. Small. 3-ball. McCoy Folkerts can't get it to fall. And the rebound collected by Parker Kelly, rather. Here's a transition in the lane. It's a blocking foul on the Norris Titans and Cooper Rice. They're going to say that his feet were not set. I disagree with that call, Striggy. But hey, 22-12 is your score. Parker Kelly is at the line to shoot 2 shots.
He's given a couple. Yeah. He's given a couple against them. It's one of those ones where, okay, I'm going to return the favor on the other. Not that it's a favor. I'm not saying that, but it's just relatively.
22-12 your score. Parker Kelly at the line. The first one is good.
It looked like a little, a little Emmett Johnson dip into the hole there.
While we have a pause in the action, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
The second free throw is also good by Parker Kelly, and it's now 22-14.
2 for 1.
Yeah, so that stops a 10-0 run that the Norris Titans were on. It was once tied at 12 apiece. And then Norris went on a 10-0 run and let it by as much as 10 at one point. Now on the right side, it's McCoy Folkerts. 47 seconds to go in the first half. Nick Sandert, Eric Strickland with you as Chris Gardner has it for the Norris Titans on the left side. Passing to a cutting Evan Greenfield, and that's a traveling violation on Evan Greenfield. Turnover once again for the Norris Titans. That is turnover number 9.
They've missed a couple. They've got a couple, but I think that's the right call there.
Both sides with 9 turnovers here in the first half as the Thunderbolts about a 3.5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Michael Haith with the basketball has it on the left side to Cole Randall. Randall now to Parker Kelly, who has it near the logo. Parker Kelly sitting there. Now he'll start to dribble it with his left hand, crosses between the legs. Parker Kelly crosses over right to left in the lane, dumps it down low. Volkmer off the glass. Great find by Parker Kelly as he puts the goggles up.
Yeah, that means I see you.
On the left side, Evan Greenfield with the basketball. 8 seconds to go. Norris leads by 6 as the first half winds down. Greenfield to McCoy Folkerts. Folkerts with 1 on the clock. As Greenfield shoots it, it's blocked by Parker Kelly. And that will do it for the first half of action. Your score at the break, the Norris Titans 22 and the Lincoln Pius X Thunderbolts 16. We got a good one in the 1 seed versus the 8 seed game here at Pinnacle Bank Arena in the Class B quarterfinals on 93.7 The Ticket.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first. Now is the time to get a glimpse into living and learning at Doane University through a personalized in-person or virtual visit. We know once you experience Doane, you'll see why it's a place where you can achieve your goals and shape your future. Schedule your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Mike, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what? I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchased from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call today at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "you have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena. Your score at the half of a 22-16 ball game as Norris Titans lead the Lincoln Pius 10 Thunderbolts at the break by 6 points. Nick Sainert back with you. Eric Strickland is alongside me. Your score at the break, 22-16 Norris, the number 1 seed in Class B over the 8-seeded Lincoln Pius 10 Thunderbolts. And it could have been much worse for Lincoln Pius 10th, but 4 quick points in the tail end of that second quarter certainly puts them in a much better position than they could have been, as Parker Kelly leads the way for Lincoln Pius 10th with points, with 8 points on the day, 3 rebounds. He is 3 for 6 from the field. He also leads the team in turnovers, though. Parker Kelly with 3 turnovers on the day. For Michael Haith, he's still scoreless in this one. Michael Haith, 0 points on 0 for 3 from the field. That's unlike him. Michael Haith on the year comes in averaging a little over 14 points per game. But then you look at other guys around the Thunderbolts roster, and you see maybe a guy like Cole Randall stepping up a little bit more than what he has in the past. He has 4 points and 1 rebound on the day, and he's been doing a really good job of taking care of the basketball. For Norris, though, their leading scorer, Chris Gardner, they've been able to get him down low in the paint. He's been able to hit some layups, and that's one thing that Thunderbolts have not been able to do, convert on layups.
Well, that's definitely what's been happening. What they've been doing is they've been having great penetration, finding that next guy, and then they're having that high-low dive or that out penetration, low baseline drive to where they're able to find that guy for a layup. They've just been executing a little bit better right now. And shout out to the Pius being able to close out. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to close out halves and not allow a 10-0 run, and you're not scoring for almost 3 minutes of this game to overwhelm you.
We got a couple minutes left until we start the third quarter of play. Just a reminder, we will have 3 more games on the ticket later on this afternoon and evening. Stricky will join me for 2 of those. Jay and I will reunite at 3:15 as we have Omaha Scott Catholic and Douglas County West. Then at 6 p.m., it's Scottsbluff and Gretna East. And then at 7:45, one that I'm real excited to see, Wahoo's transition from Class C1 to now Class B. They're here, and they are a 3 seed at 22-4 overall.
I know about them.
Wahoo goes up against the Elkhorn North Wolves in the nightcap. Stricky will join me for the 6 p.m. and 7:45 games later on this evening. But your score here at the half in our first Class B quarterfinal matchup, Norris 22, Lincoln Pius the 10th, 8-16. Thunderbolts trying to have a 8 seed upset a 1 seed here this afternoon. By the way, feel free to text us on the Starter Heyman text line. Let us know where you're listening from. You can always tweet at us as well, Nick_Sainert at estrick20, as well on Twitter or X, whatever you choose to call it nowadays. And we'll shout you out on the broadcast. Appreciate you guys and your support all high school season long, and especially during this state tournament marathon. It's 22-16 Norris at the break. They lead the Thunderbolts. We'll be back in 2 minutes, and we'll pick up things at the start of the third quarter here on 93.7 The Ticket.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Mike, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what? I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com.
At Doane University, we build leaders. And that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The buzz is palpable here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. A lot of people here for a Class B matchup between Norris and Lincoln Pius X. Sure, folks are starting to file in, waiting for the next game to begin around 3:15 p.m. between Omaha Skutt and Douglas County West. But for sure here, as there's a lot of people around the lower level, East Stricky.
Well, listen, Pius X is hype, but Norris is giving it back.
Yep.
Let's see what's going to happen. It's a good game right here. 6-point lead. Let's get it started.
So here we go. Lincoln Pius X with the basketball to start. Alex Weber with it for the Thunderbolts, trailing by 6. It's 22-16. Pass down low on the block. Here's Michael Haith with it to Gardner, guarded by Gardner, rather. He throws it down low. It's out of bounds to the Norris Titans. Adam Brill looks at Michael Haith and says, that's a good job. Gooble's probably thinking I should have had that one.
Yeah, Fumbolaya, Fumbolorowski. You can't start off that. You plan a play coming out of the half, and you got to execute it. You had a good look at it, just missed it.
7 minutes, 39 seconds to go. Small near corner. Behrens for a three. He connects. That's his second one. He started the game with a three. He starts the third quarter with a three.
It looked pure, too. Confident on the stroke.
Here's Michael Haith getting harassed by Chris Gardner all the way up the floor. Here's Goobles back to Haith, the floater. It sat on the back rim for a moment, but it falls. 25-18. Here comes Behrens as the pass from Alex Small that was just out of reach for Jarrett Behrens, and it's going to be a turnover to the Thunderbolts.
Right idea, though.
Yeah.
Right idea. It's kind of like a quarterback, right? Throwing that little touch pass, or you want to throw that bullet pass. He threw the bullet, maybe had a little more touch on it or bounce or something.
Here's 25-18, your score. Norris with the lead, but Pius X with the basketball. Crossing the timeline, it's Parker Kelly. He drives right side, lowers the shoulder, no whistle, and Parker Kelly will get the floater to fall. Parker Kelly and Alex Small talking junk.
Talk about it, young fella. Let him know what you did to him.
As here we go with Alex Small, the Norris Titans up by 5.
Daring him to shoot.
Here's Small left side to Behrens. Behrens down low on the block. Gardner gets bumped by Goobles, unable to go anywhere, unable to get the layup. The putback is good. Way to stick with it if you're Chris Gardner.
There it is. Quick twitch jumping right there.
Yeah.
Get it on the rim. Looking like Dennis Rodman. A little Dennis Rodman out there.
And here is Parker Kelly. He's going to be fouled on the way down the floor by Alex Small. And so it'll be a sideline inbound coming up for Lincoln Pius X in just a moment.
What are you familiar with that referee right there?
Yes.
That referee has made a couple of touch calls going against Pius. So at least he's consistent.
Yes. Here's Cole Randall, now to Alex Weber. Weber on the left side for the Thunderbolts, who trail it by 7, 27-20, with 6:28 to go in the third quarter. Down low, it's Volkmer. Volkmer going to work on Behrens. Now kicks it Parker Kelly. He fires the three, and he's got it. Parker Kelly, he had 7 in the first half. He has 13 already here after a couple of minutes in the second half. On the right side, it's Behrens. Behrens with the basketball. He gets it. 3 ball on the way for Behrens. Too strong. The rebound will bounce out and get controlled by Cole Randall of Lincoln Pius X. I need to correct myself. Parker Kelly now has 10 points.
Yeah.
He just has 10 points on the day. Parker Kelly with the basketball on the right side with the Thunderbolts down by 4. Here's Kelly. He picks up his dribble, looking for help, gets it to Volkmer on the near corner. Volkmer tries to drive baseline on Behrens, unable to go anywhere. He bounces it now into the far corner to Randall. Still 12 seconds on the possession if you're Lincoln Pius X. 5.5 to go in the third quarter.
You know who you should
Here
go to.
is Volkmer. Volkmer throws it to Haith. Haith, the left-handed shooter, to Kelly. Kelly hesitates. Great find as the pass down low. It is not going to count anyway. He missed the layup. But they waved it off. They waved it off anyway because of the shot clock violation.
Yeah, that's the thing about the shot clock. When you hadn't really played, you kind of got to be aware of it. I think on that one, Kelly should have took the shot on that one, a little floater.
Here on the right side, Evan Greenfield with the basketball. Greenfield with it. He has it on the elbow. Now Behrens, he turns around, realizes he's wide open, misses the jumper in the lane. It's Small. He's bumped, and we have a whistle down low and a defensive foul. 2 free throws coming up for Alex Small.
Looks like Behrens only likes it from the deep water. He got inside there right at the elbow and shot with a little bit extra on that one.
27-23 is your score. 5:09 to play in the third quarter. The first free throw is no good by Alex Small. Small, 3 points on 1 of 2 from the field. He had an and one earlier in the game. Second one for Small. That one is good. It is now 28-23. Norris still in front by 5 as Haith inbounds it to Parker Kelly. Kelly with the basketball, guarded by Small as he's escorting him up the way across the timeline. Passes right side to Cole Randall. Randall with it, looking for one of his teammates. He fakes right, goes left, stops, and kicks it back out to Weber, who gives it back to Cole Randall. Randall now with the basketball, dribbles top of the key, right side Volkmer on the perimeter. Volkmer looking around, dribbles around the perimeter to Michael Haith. Haith now with the basketball, near corner. Weber with it. Parker Kelly, rather. Layup in the lane is good. Parker Kelly starting to find his shot.
Yeah, you got to find Parker Kelly right now. He's hot.
Here on the right side to Gardner. Gardner down to Behrens to Greenfield. Greenfield holding the basketball above his head. He passes it over, and it's controlled by Gardner. Gardner looks, finds Greenfield in the center of the lane. The floater, it falls. 30-25, and a Jimmy Moats timeout for the Norris Titans with 4:21 to go in the third quarter. We'll step aside, come back here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call today at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sainer, Eric Strickland back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Your score with 4 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Norris Titans 30 and the Lincoln Pius X Thunderbolts 25. As the Thunderbolts, out of the Norris timeout, will have the basketball trailing by 5. So the Thunderbolts, they'll have to bring it the full length of the floor. Parker Kelly, though, starting to find his groove, find his shot, as he has been able to kind of get the scoring started and keep up with Norris here in the second half. Cole Randall with the basketball, or rather Charlie Morrow, rather. Now Cole Randall has it to Volkmer. Volkmer now top of the key, looking around, still looking, gets to Randall. Randall at the elbow, down low, Volkmer on the pick and roll. The layup is good. It's 30-27.
Good execution there out of Lincoln Pius X. Pick and roll with the fine. Good roll, open up to the ball, finish.
Here on the right side, McCoy Folkerts now to Barrett Bozinger. As Adam Brill jumping up and down on the Pius sideline trying to get his guys to do something. Here's Greenfield in the lane, and the floater will not fall. Defensive rebound. It goes out of bounds to the Thunderbolts. Lincoln Pius X trails 30-27. They trail by 3 points, but they have the basketball against number 1 seeded Norris. Here's Charlie Morrow crossing over. Across the timeline he goes. Morrow hesitates, slows down, slams on the brakes, and passes to Michael Haith. Haith to Volkmer. Volkmer now with it, hands it off to Parker Kelly. Kelly with the basketball as they pass it back to Volkmer. Volkmer in the lane. Layup is good. Stricky, I told you at the beginning of the game, Volkmer and Goebbels for Pius, they have the size advantage down low. They might not have the athleticism advantage, but they have the size advantage, and it feels like Adam Brill has found that out for Pius.
They definitely found something with that pick and roll action. Great roll. Now are the Titans going to be able to make the adjustment?
Here's Gardner. He gets bumped down low. It's going to go on Kobe Volkmer. Volkmer, that is foul number 2 on him. No significant foul trouble. for either side.
Well, they didn't even get to the bonus in the first half.
No, 3:02 to go. And the bonus in high school is 5 fouls with the 8-minute quarters, by the way. So it's going to go on Volkmer. That's his second. It's now a baseline inbound underneath their own bucket for the Norris Titans as they get it into Bornschlegel. Bornschlegel on the left side, working on Volkmer. His pockets picked. Good hands. Once again, Charlie Morrow as Volkmer comes up with it. How about Charlie Morrow off the bench for the Thunderbolts?
Bringing the emotion, bringing the passion.
Here's Parker Kelly on the left side. He dribbles. He gets his pocket picked, and now they're going to call a reach-in foul on Evan Greenfield. I'll say it with you. 30 to 29 your score.
Yeah, that's what it felt like to me.
30 to 29 is your score. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Baseline inbound as Thunderbolts get it into Volkmer in the near corner. Volkmer with it, hands it off to Cole Randall. This is
there it is.
Back to Volkmer, and the Thunderbolts have the lead with the bucket, and Colby Volkmer is on his own 6-0 run. The Thunderbolts take a 31-30 lead, and they have one more free throw coming up.
Same action, different location. They run it from the top, they run it from the side, and they run it from low. Each time finding Volkmer for the finish.
Yep. 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 31-30. Lincoln Pius the 10th on top of the Norris Titans. Colby Volkmer is at the line to shoot one more free throw. And maybe what's most notable is it's a different player that's not named Parker Kelly. That's the good thing for the Thunderbolts. Sometimes probably a scary thing if you're the Norris Titans, as we have a lane violation on the Thunderbolts, and it's gonna take away the free throw, and it will be 31-30. I think they're gonna say that Volkmer stepped over the line when he shot the free throw. So 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the third quarter. 8-seeded Lincoln Pius X has a 31-30 lead over the Norris Titans. Here's Rice, top of the key, Greenfield. Greenfield with the basketball, crosses over, going to work. Here's Greenfield in the center of the lane. He's parked there, and now here's Urbanovsky as he's going to be fouled by Charlie Morrow.
Good dig. You like that? Came in off the bench, gave them good energy. You love the dig. I love great defensive digs like that.
31-30 is your score. 2:13 to play in the third quarter. Here, Rice.
Morrow hasn't given you any scoring. He's 0 for 3 for today.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's giving you great energy, and that's what you need, that spark, when you're a team trying to unseed a number one seed in this tournament.
31-30, Norris with the basketball. Urbanovsky with it on the near corner. Urbanovsky gives it out to McCoy Folkerts. Folkerts with it near the logo, right side Bornschlegel. Bornschlegel now far corner. Here it is with Rice. Left side Folkerts. Now to Urbanovsky. Urbanovsky, left side of the lane. Out right side of Folkerts. Folkerts with the basketball, crosses over, now center of the lane, spin move, kicks out, Urbanovsky for three, can't connect, and the rebound caroms out to guess who? Charlie Morrow.
There he is.
Here's Charlie Morrow with the basketball. He'll slowly walk it up the floor, now passes to the right side to Parker Kelly. Parker Kelly fakes left, goes right at, and that's going to be an offensive foul. That's a good call as Parker Kelly lowered the shoulder into McCoy Folkerts. It's going the other way.
He's gotten away with that a little bit earlier.
Certainly.
This time the angle was perfect for the referee to pick that one up.
Absolutely agree with that one. As now 1:34 to go in the third quarter. That is Parker Kelly's second personal foul. So they take Parker Kelly out just to avoid maybe picking up another one before the start of the fourth quarter. As now Norris will have the basketball across the timeline. It's with Cooper Rice on the left side. Bornschlegel down to Alex Small to Gardner. This is something that Norris got away from, as now it's an offensive rebound after the miss, and that'll be a foul on Michael Haith with the bucket, as that is an and one. Bornschlegel going to go to the line to shoot one more.
That's good patience by Bornschlegel. A little up fake, another up fake, got him up, leaning. Boom, puts a body into him, finishes strong with the right hand.
Yep. 32-31 your score. Norris out in front by 1 point. Josh Bornschlegel at the free throw line.
Well, you've got to look at what the differentials are right now, right? 25 field goal attempts, shooting 56%. You've got to wonder with them shooting 50% from three, 56% from two, why they're not up higher on this game. It's because of the offensive rebounds.
Yeah, here is Lincoln Pius X after Bornschlegel missed the free throw. Here's Alex Weber. Weber on the right side, crosses over, down low to Haith on the block. Haith working on the smaller defender off the glass. It does not go. Rebound fought for, and we have a foul called on Parker Kelly. That is number 3 on Parker Kelly now.
Another missed opportunity there. Had the smaller guy in that situation, turns in to the baseline with the left hand, can't finish. Probably should have used the right on that one, but another missed opportunity with a bunny. Had a good matchup there.
As with 1:05 to go in the third quarter, the Norris Titans are in the bonus, and so that means that Cooper Rice is going to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Thunderbolts 9 of 17 on layups today. Yeah, so Norris was trying to have Cooper Rice shoot instead of Alex Small, and Cooper Rice knows it.
I saw him at half.
Listen to that.
And he shoots flat. Watch how flat this comes out.
And give credit to Adam Brill though, because he noticed it from the sideline. The referees had no clue.
Yeah.
So now Alex Small with one more free throw. There's one more free throw coming up for Alex Small. He gave Norris a 33-31 lead. The second one, no good, and it is rebounded to the Thunderbolts. So 1 for 2 on the trip down the floor for Alex Small from the free throw line. Here's Cole Randall. Randall gets bumped, and now that's going to be a foul. Adam Brill was in the ear of the official the entire time. He kind of knew that was coming because they probably missed the initial foul, and then on a slightly lesser of a bump, that's when they whistled it.
And in order to stay consistent, you've got to call that one. The referee on our side has been calling that, so it's good that another referee picked it up.
It's
was able to make that call.
33-31. They inbounded down low to Volkmer. Volkmer working on Gardner. He's going to work in the lane. Shot is blocked, but he is fouled, and Volkmer's going to go to the line to shoot 2 shots. And here's where it gets a little interesting because the whistles are flowing a little more freely, and we're getting towards the start of the fourth quarter here.
Got to make your free throws now, baby. This is where it counts.
Colby Volkmer on the day, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. The first one on the way, no good. You knew that one was off from the moment it left his hand.
He doesn't even use his legs, so a lot of it is coming from his arms.
Yeah.
We'll see if he can finish this one. Very Shaq-ish.
Yeah, Colby Volkmer. Where's number 44 for Lincoln Pius the 10th? The second free throw on the way. That one's good, almost perfect. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 33-32. Norris leads Lincoln Pius the 10th by 1. Norris has the basketball. Bornschlegel with it on the left side now. Folkerts with it for the Norris Titans. 37 left in the third quarter. Here on the right side, Greenfield. Greenfield with it. Top of the key, Gardner. Left side, Folkerts. Folkerts for the Norris Titans. Cross court, Greenfield. Greenfield bounces it down low to Bornschlegel. Bornschlegel backs it out to the perimeter. Now Greenfield with it. 8 on the possession. In the lane. Greenfield, the layup is no good, but a foul is called on Colby Volkmer. That's number 3 on him.
Well, at that point, you have a guy that's coming in, contorting his body that way. You just don't bail him out with a little reach. Just go ahead and challenge it up top, and if he makes that, he makes a tough shot. But you bailed him out on that one.
20.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Greenfield at the line to shoot 2 shots. He's 2 for 2 on the day, and he misses the first. Both sides not shooting it perfect from the free throw line. Pius the 10th, 3 for 7, while Norris is 5 for 9.
We'll get a chance to take the last shot here. We'll see what they have as far as execution.
Greenfield, second free throw. That one's good. It's 34-32, 20.9 to go in the third quarter. Here comes Alex Weber. Weber across the timeline, guarded by McCoy Folkerts. Weber with it, crossing over a couple of times. Now Weber with the basketball, 10 seconds on the game clock. Weber gets the screen left, does not use it, now does use it. Weber to Michael Haith. Haith with 3, step back for 3 at the horn. Can't connect, and that will do it for the third quarter of action here in the Class B quarterfinal matchup. Norris leads it 34-32 over 8-seeded Lincoln Pius the 10th. We'll come back in 60 seconds and start the fourth quarter here from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first. Now is the time to get a glimpse into living and learning at Doane University through a personalized in-person or virtual visit. We know once you experience Doane, you'll see why it's a place where you can achieve your goals and shape your future. Schedule your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All righty, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter, Class B quarterfinal matchup. Lincoln Pius X trails number 1 seed Norris 34-32. On the left side, Norris with the basketball to start. As they throw it cross court, Folkert's wide open three will not fall, and the rebound is tipped out of bounds. It'll be Lincoln Pius X basketball. So Lincoln Pius X, the 8 seed here in Class B, 14-10 on the year, while Norris 24-2 has been number 1 all year long.
When you're a team that's 24-2 and you have a tight game like this, you're going to want to open this lead up a little bit because I'm telling you it's going to get tight down the stretch.
Here's Cole Randall at the top of the key. But for the Thunderbolts, you have them right where you want them.
Yeah.
Now on the left side, Goobles. Goobles with it, hands it off to Randall. Randall to Goobles. It was an overpass. It's thrown off of Folkerts, and he saves it from going out of bounds. Up the floor to Gardner. Gardner Jr. in the lane. He is fouled, and it will be 2 shots at the line for Chris Gardner Jr.
See, if you're Pius X and you're trying to upset, you just can't have those type of mistakes.
Yeah.
That's not even really that's an unforced turnover for me. And that's how you lose to top teams like this.
Foul goes to Alex Weber. That is his third. Chris Gardner Jr. at the line to shoot 2. He is yet to attempt a free throw here this afternoon. The first one on the way for Gardner Jr. is no good. Colby Volkmer and those 3 fouls check in for Lincoln Pius X. One more coming up for Chris Gardner Jr. Gardner on the day, 10 points. And he stays at 10 points as he misses both free throws. Here we go. Alex Weber on the left side. Weber will cross the timeline. He is guarded by Folkerts. Now right side to Parker Kelly. Parker Kelly in the lane. We're tied at 34.
That's who you got to find.
Yeah.
When this game is on the line. Parker Kelly.
Here, 34-34 your score. Greenfield trying to speed it up. Now slows it down. Passes into the near corner. Is Gardner to Greenfield. He'll fire the 3 on the way. Unable to connect. And Volkmer gets the defensive rebound for the Lincoln Pius X Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts tied up with Norris 34-34. 6:41 to go in fourth quarter. Here's Volkmer. The pass. He goes baseline on Behrens. The layup. And then we have a jump ball. And the possession arrow keeps it with the Thunderbolts. I think that's the right call.
I think it's the right call. Yeah. You've got to call that. He didn't let the ball go. He came down with it's a hell ball situation there. Good call there by the referees.
It's 6:35 to go, fourth quarter, as it will be a baseline inbound play for Lincoln Pius X underneath their own bucket. 20 seconds shows on the shot clock, 6:35 on the game clock. And it looks like they had to wipe up a spot on the floor. So we're ready to go now once again. Alex Weber will be the inbounder. Weber, he gets the ball from the official, throws it up top to Volkmer. 19 on the possession, and we have an offensive foul called against Cole Randall. Or no, rather, they're going to call it on Parker Kelly. So that's 4. So that's number 4 on Parker Kelly. And so now Charlie Morrow has to come in for Parker Kelly.
That hurts. That hurts Pius.
And so Charlie Morrow, though, and we talked about this, right? He brings the energy, but you're dropping off significantly in scoring ability.
Yes.
So 34-34 is your score on the right side. It's Small. He hands it off to Greenfield. Greenfield for Norris to Bozinger. Bozinger on the right side down to Small. Small to Gardner. The layup is good, and Norris has the lead. It's 36-34.
Easy work there, and that's been working for them all day.
Yeah. Here's Michael Haith with the basketball. Probably the guy that needs to take over here, Michael Haith, as he drives in. The layup in the lane. That's going to be a foul and a charge. They called that a charge. I thought that Michael Haith did a good job of contorting his body and avoiding the defender. In all honesty.
Oh, yeah. I think he was a little late on that one. He had already started to initiate his jump. By rule, once a player begins to initiate going upward, if you're not there and set, that's a block.
It's major call goes against Pius here.
It looked like he called the block first.
34. Here's Greenfield for the Norris Titans. Lost ball. Morrow on the ground. He saves it. He throws it from the ground up to Alex Weber, getting chased down by Behrens, and we are tied. What about Charlie Morrow?
The hustle.
And now here on the other side, here's Chris Gardner in the lane. The floater. It's no good. Morrow with the rebound. And here comes the Thunderbolts. You feel like that energy play might have just swung momentum in the favor of the Thunderbolts. As Morrow has it right side to Weber. Top of the key, Randall. Left side, Michael Haith. Haith to Morrow. 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Top of the key, Randall Volkmer. 15 on the possession. He fakes the handoff to Haith. He gives it to Weber. Weber, left side. He dribbles. He drives, and a reach-in foul called on Evan Greenfield.
Well, what you got to get back to is what you had working for you a little bit early. Pick and roll, hard roll, get the big fella underneath, and have a finish. You haven't seen that. They haven't been able to execute that yet. Maybe it's because of the lineup that they have in.
36-36 your score. 5:14 to go in the fourth. Been some big calls down the stretch here as they get it in. Morrow, he gets the floater to go. It's 38-36. Lincoln Pius the 10th with a 2-point lead. Here's Alex Small. Small with the basketball, gives it to Greenfield. Number 1 Norris down by 2. A 3, Bornschlegel. It bounces, and it's in. And we have a foul down low on Michael Haith. The 3 is good, and now Norris is going to get a bonus possession.
Wow, what a play here. I'll tell you this, though. If Pius ends up winning this game, I got to put in a bid for Morrow being MVP because of the energy that he brought and some of the changes he's made. That's a big play because now it is a double possession because that was after the fact the shot was made. That is continuing to lose ball foul.
So now that foul goes on Michael Haith. That is number 4 on him.
Yeah,
so now both Parker Kelly and Michael Haith have 4 personal fouls.
Yeah, that's tough.
They're going to keep Michael Haith in the game. Alex Small to inbound. He gets it up top to Greenfield. Michael Haith looks back at Adam Brill. Adam Brill waves his hand, says no fouling. They do not want to lose Michael Haith in the late stages of this game. To Gardner. Gardner with it on the far corner to Bornschlegel. Bornschlegel needs to go right at Haith with those 4 fouls in the lane. Bornschlegel for another 3. He can't hit. And Morrow collects the defensive rebound for Lincoln Pius the 10th. It's 39-38. Thunderbolts down by 1. 4.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Here is Morrow. Morrow to Randall. Randall on the left side. Now top of the key, Volkmer. Volkmer with it, guarded by Gardner Jr. Volkmer dribbles, hands it off. Randall in the corner, picks it up. Cross court, Morrow passes it. Weber with 10 to shoot. Fade away, the jumper, no good, rattles out. Rebound tipped around, and it's going to be secured by the Thunderbolts. Charlie Morrow, and we have a timeout by Adam Brill. Charlie Morrow climbed the ladder. The smallest man on the floor went up and grabbed it out of the air. And with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, it's a 1-point ball game. We'll step aside, come back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The work that number 10, 5'10", maybe on a good day, Charlie Morrow is doing for Lincoln Pius X.
I think you're generous.
Is ridiculous. 5'10" on a good day.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe in the basketball shoes.
Listen, the only thing they've got to worry about now is not sticking your hand in the cookie jar. If you are in any way Kelly or Haith right now, you do not want to put your hand in the cookie jar.
As Michael Haith is on the bench, Parker Kelly is out there for the Thunderbolts. Cole Randall with the basketball. We are under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 8 seed Pius is down by 1. Randall gets the ball, and we have a foul called on Josh Bornschlegel. That'll be the second team foul of the quarter on the Norris Titans.
They've got to figure out to get back to that pick and roll action somehow, some way. That's been their bread and butter at this point. I think you got to get Kelly. I think you got to get maybe Volkmer.
Yeah.
Those two in some action together.
Speaking of Kelly, key passes it now left side to Randall. Now to Alex Weber, to Charlie Morrow. Morrow top of the key to Volkmer. Volkmer with it, 3:32 to play in the fourth quarter. 3-ball, Cole Randall on the way. It's good from the right wing. Cole Randall. Now here comes Norris, down by 2. Who do they go to? Bornschlegel to Greenfield. Bounce passes inside. Gardner, the layup. We're tied.
That's that action. Find that guy in the short corner or dive out of Gardner with a finish. That's that action.
It's 41 all. Number 1 Norris, number 8 Pius. Tied at 41. 3:01 to play in the fourth quarter. Here is Morrow in the lane. The layup is good. Charlie Morrow continues to answer the call. And here comes Greenfield. Greenfield to Bornschlegel. Bornschlegel back to Greenfield. 2:45 to play. Fourth quarter. Down to Small. Kicks it out. Greenfield for 3. It rattles out. No good. And we have a foul called against the Norris Titans as Parker Kelly boxed them out.
There you go. That's what you got to do. Everybody, all 5 of your players have to get to the rebound. That's where Norris has been dominating you on the offensive glass. That time, everybody was in the paint for Pius.
43-41. Stricky, in a moment like this, current situation, you have a 1 seed and an 8 seed. One team is trying to avoid an upset. The other is trying to make it happen. Who has more pressure?
I think the 1 seed has more pressure. I got to turn that to Norris at this particular point.
Here's Parker Kelly with the basketball across the timeline. He dribbles right side. Nobody stops him until he gets down low on the block. The pass inside Volkmer, back out Kelly. Parker Kelly, Pius students wanted him to shoot the 3. Instead, he passes off to Volkmer, who drives baseline on Gardner. The layup, it's good, and the Thunderbolts have a 4-point lead, which is now their largest of the day.
That's what they have to do.
14 to go in the fourth quarter, and we have a Jimmy Moats timeout as Lincoln Pius the 10th leads it 45-41 with 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We'll step aside, come back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hello. Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena. 2:11 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 45-41, Lincoln Pius the 10th on top of the Norris Titans. All right, Stricky, what does Norris have to do?
Well, Norris has got to basically calm down. I think they need to get on the attack, continue to attack the rim, hopefully get to the foul line, stop the clock, and then finish when the opportunity presents.
So here we have it, Norris with the basketball, 2:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Here is Bornschlegel Now to Chris Gardner. Gardner with the basketball left side to McCoy Folkerts. Now Greenfield with it in the near corner. 1:57 to play in the fourth. Here's Folkerts. Back to Greenfield. He'll fire the three. Unable to hit. And Pius the 10th gets the defensive rebound by Parker Kelly. Here comes Kelly. Up the floor he goes, and he's bumped and fouled by Bornschlegel. And now Kelly landed right on that left wrist, but he seems to be okay. He's still holding that left wrist, though.
Yeah, that's tough. But what I tell you, you see that shot was short, right? What happens on short shots is normally tightness. You don't have that same release, that same flow. You're looking at a 4-point deficit under 2 minutes. The pressure's all right now on Norris.
So sideline inbound here for Lincoln Pius the 10th. They get it into Parker Kelly. 1:41 to go in the fourth quarter. 8-seeded Pius on top of number 1 seed Norris here in Class B. Parker Kelly in the lane, off the glass, and it's in. Lincoln Pius the 10th with a 6-point advantage. Greenfield, as Norris has it, down by 6 to Gardner. Parker Kelly slipped and fell on his left side. The three by McCoy Folkerts. Bang! McCoy Folkerts. And we have a timeout on the floor called by Jimmy Moats. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll step aside with them. Be back soon here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Bestie. Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
1 minute, 18 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. It's 47-44. Lincoln Pius the 10th out in front by 3 over top-seeded Norris. As Pius the 10th will have to go the full length of the floor. You imagine that free throws will play a factor down the stretch. The Thunderbolts 3 for 7 today, while Norris is 6 for 12. They get it across the timeline. Weber on the right side with the Thunderbolts up by 3. Weber with the basketball on the logo, guarded by Greenfield. Now Volkmer to Randall. Randall in the near corner. We are under a minute to play. Randall backing down McCoy, and we have a whistle and a traveling violation on Cole Randall, which gives the ball right back to the Norris Titans.
What you cannot do in that situation is have an unforced turnover. Look, you want to keep that ball into, I think you want to keep it into Hayes' hands, Weber's hands, and maybe even Kelly's hands. I wouldn't let anyone else touch the ball right now.
Here we go. McCoy Folkerts with the basketball. Now Greenfield. 46 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Norris is down by 3. Gardner with the basketball to Folkerts, who just hit a big 3. He has it again to tie on the way. Short, rebounded by Weber. And Weber for Lincoln Pius the 10th comes up with it, and he'll be fouled, as that will put the Thunderbolts in the bonus, up by 3 with 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Wow, that's all what you had to do. You had to make sure when that shot went up, everybody is going to rebound. And they did. I told you it gets tight when it's this close of a game. And you just blew this team out a couple weeks ago.
Remember, to Strick's point, Norris knocked off Pius just 2 games ago, 76-33. Here are the Thunderbolts able to miss the free throw. They are up 47-44. Alex Weber is at the line, and look who they're bringing in. Charlie Morrow for Parker Kelly. Kelly does have those 4 fouls.
Wise move there. Offense, defense rotation here.
47-44. Alex Weber at the line. He misses both. Offensive rebound. Weber has the basketball. Tomorrow to Randall. Randall in the near corner to Haith. And Haith is immediately fouled. The Thunderbolts all game long had 3 offensive boards. And in the most crucial time, they come up with one. Colby Volkmer, we talked about him in the pregame. We talked about him at halftime. And here he comes up big. The Thunderbolt quarterback gets the offensive rebound with less than 30 seconds to play, and the Thunderbolts are back at the line.
Everything you do to me bounces off me and sticks to you. That's what they did. They returned the favor when it mattered. Late in this game, Pius does what Norris has been doing to them all game, getting offensive rebounds, and they got it when it mattered. Wow.
Lincoln Pius X, 47. Norris Titans, 44. The Thunderbolts are an 8 seed. The Titans are a 1 seed. Michael Hayes' first free throw is no good. He bounced it off the left side of the rim. Michael Hayes on the day is 0 for 3. By the way, Chris Gardner just fouled out of the game. Hayes has one more free throw. It's on its way, and it's good. The Thunderbolts lead by 4, and Adam Brill wants to call a timeout. I want to make this very clear. A lot of people know that I graduated from Pius. The reason we're so excited is this is an 8 seed against a 1 seed. I want to make that very clear. That 2 games ago lost by 33 points. This is incredible that Pius is even in this game, and it's 48-44. The Norris Titans have done some really self-destructive things down the stretch, and to be honest, the Thunderbolts, they've just taken advantage of them.
There's no doubt about it. There's 2 things that you can do when you get blown out like that. It can be a Tyson moment where you walk into the ring and before the first round even starts, you believe that you're going to get knocked out. Or you can have the same thing as in this last Gervonta Davis fight, where the guy comes into the ring, looks him dead in the eye, and said, it's a fight tonight.
Certainly.
That's what Pius came in here and did.
Lincoln Pius X, they went on the road to Crete and beat the Cardinals in the district final 51-37. That's the only reason why they're here. And now Norris, number 1 seed Norris, is on the ropes. Here's Greenfield in the lane. It's the floater. It's good with 16 seconds to go. Evan Greenfield steps up and makes it a 2-point game. It is 48-46. The scoreboard here in the arena is incorrect, but it's 48-46. It is a 2-point ball game. Lincoln Pius X still leads by 2, but Stricky, here's the thing. Now it almost feels like the pressure is flipping to Pius, because Pius is 4 for 11 from the free throw line, 36%, and you know darn well Norris is going to send them right back to the charity stripe.
There's no doubt about it. And you better step up there with some confidence, step to that line, and secure the victory. If you do not do so, it is very possible that you can get beat with a March Madness last-second shot. Don't leave it in the hands of someone else to defeat you. Leave it in your hands to go to the free throw line and win the game.
15.6 seconds on the game clock here in the fourth quarter. It's 48-46. Lincoln Pius X has to go the full length of the floor, leading by 2.
They're going to put heavy pressure. I'm going and trying to get a steal. I'm not fouling right away. I'm allowing them to possibly even catch, turn him, get him to come from the backside, maybe get a steal, and then foul. That way we still have enough time.
One last thing is that Pius does have 1 timeout remaining. Both sides have 1 timeout remaining. So in a dire need, Pius could call a timeout if they get trapped. They get it in to Parker Kelly. Kelly, he's going to be bumped and fouled by Greenfield with 13.7 on the game clock, and that's the one guy that you want at the line if you're Lincoln Pius X.
That's why I don't understand. I'm looking around, and they didn't even have their matchups correct. They allowed the best player, the one guy that you wanted to go to the line, no one covering him, just easily and effortlessly to step to the ball and get it.
Parker Kelly with Pius up by 2. The first is no good. Parker Kelly misses the first free throw. The Thunderbolts,
the nerves,
have not been able to seal this game at the charity stripe.
The nerves.
Parker Kelly with 1 more free throw. 13.7 seconds on the game clock. 48-46. No good. Rebounded by Haith. Michael Haith. Offensive rebound again. The Thunderbolts get another offensive rebound off of a missed free throw.
Wow.
And they're going back to the line. How many chances are the Thunderbolts going to get to seal this game, Stricky?
Oh, man, this is a crazy game. I'm glad I happen to be in the Pinnacle Bank Arena for this one. This is an exciting game. Both teams giving it their all. It's coming down to the last second. Who's going to seal the deal? Is it going to be Pius or is it going to be Norris? We'll see.
48-46 your score. Pius up by 2. 2 free throws looming. The first, Michael Haith misses it. Lincoln Pius the 10th cannot hit a free throw.
Wow. That's what, 5? That's 5 misses.
5 of the last 6.
Yeah. In a 2-point game.
Michael Haith with 1 more free throw coming for Lincoln Pius the 10th. It's good. It is a 3-point ball game. Norris, here's Greenfield. Greenfield on the right side. They're going to let this one play out to Rice, to Greenfield. Folkerts fires it from the logo. Bang! 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 Cooper Rice.
Wow!
He drains it. It's 49 all.
From the logo. I told you, if you don't seal the deal, you might end up with a March Madness thrill. They didn't do it.
1.6 seconds on the game clock. The Thunderbolts will be able to inbound it, but they will have to go the full length of the floor. The Thunderbolts missed free throw after free throw down the stretch. They do put an extra 1.4 on the game clock, so there will be 3 seconds on the clock here in the fourth quarter.
We know how long 3 seconds is. Just ask the old Dookies for my boy Austin Orman back there with Christian Leitner. They've got time to catch this ball. If they get a guy running at the logo, they can get to a nice open 3. There's enough time.
They actually just put two more tenths of a second on. 3.2 here in the fourth quarter. It's 49-49. What does John Rothstein say? This is March. Here we have it, as with 3.2 seconds in the fourth quarter, 49-49. Thunderbolts will have to travel the full length of the floor. You got to think this man in front of us, Parker Kelly's going to get the basketball at some point in this sequence. 3.2 is on the game clock. 49 all. Norris, McCoy Folkerts hits one from the logo to tie it up. They hand the ball to Weber. He runs the baseline. He throws it in. The clock hasn't started. Down the floor, it's Weber. It's going to be thrown up. There's the horn. Your score at the end of regulation. Oh! No way! No way! A three-quarter court shot as Norris wins it at the buzzer. They win it at the buzzer. Norris from beyond half court. Norris. They're dogpiling near the bucket. We're going to check this one. We're going to check it.
Oh, my. I told
Pius is waving it off. The referees have yet to call it. They're going to go and review it in the Class B quarterfinal. I thought that it was over. They're going to review. They are going to review on a last-second shot. You can review on a last-second shot. That's why they're at the monitor. That is the only time that in high school they can review it. But what I was going to say, I thought it was over.
I thought it was over.
I already said it. I apologize. The man hit it from beyond half court.
From beyond. I said this before that happened when we talked about the free throws. I said if you don't seal the deal, you end up with a March Madness thrill, and you take an L.
Stricky, you ran off the set.
I ran off the set, my boy.
You ran off the set. My voice is cracking. This is the 33rd game I've done the last week and a half. My voice is cracking left and right.
You're awesome. You did an awesome job.
49-49. The officials are at the monitor. We're waiting to see as everybody is standing here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. The lower bowl is full. They are not showing the replay on the screen. We have no clue
what
is about to happen.
I think he got it off.
Pius,
Pius
is adamant that they're waving it off. It is.
That's
they're
good.
They're going to convene. They're going to convene. The three officials are talking at half court. Will we go to overtime, or did Norris just survive? It is good! It's good! Norris survives! 52-49!
I told you that if they take this L, they're going to look back at this game and be sick that they did not close the deal at the free throw line.
The Thunderbolts missed free throw after free throw.
Two
and it
out of
comes
the last
back to
six.
hurt them. What a game. What a shot. And the Norris Titans win. 52-49. That one is going to be on SportsCenter later tonight.
There's no doubt about it. What a game. You feel bad for Pius. They gave their all. They put themselves in a great position. But who came up big for Norris? 3 big threes.
What a shot. What a game. And what a start to the Class B quarterfinals as the Norris Titans come back. Hit 2 major threes, one from the logo, one from beyond half court. And Norris survives.
One from the FNB outside.
Oh,
wow.
my goodness. What a shot. The Norris Titans. Barrett Bozinger was the one who hit the 3. And my word,
falling down.
Norris, they survive.
Wow. What a game.
What a game. We'll step aside. We're out of here. We're going to pick it up. Omaha Skutt and Douglas County West is coming up. Hey, Skyhawks, try to match that one as they'll tip off around 3:15 p.m. We'll talk to you soon from PBA.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchased from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
Lincoln Federal Savings Bank. Personal banking like you remember.
Hi, this is Chris Elgert, loan originator at Lincoln Federal. I know that buying a home is one of the most important decisions a person will make in their lifetime. That's why you need an experienced loan professional to explain all the options available, to answer all your questions, and to make the home buying process a rewarding experience. Talk with me and discover why Lincoln Federal is personal banking like you remember. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Attention Nebraska sports fans. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join us and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard, guard the good life.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why